Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1979 season is on the air. Today's date is June 15, 1979. And we are at Comiskey Park. It is the Big Sox rivalry. Today, it's the Boston Red Sox versus the Chicago White Sox. The Red Sox come into this game underachieving. 25 wins, 34 losses. Their record was pretty much reversed around this time of year. So the Red Sox are definitely underachieving so far in this season. And they find themselves right now in fifth in the AL East. The Chicago White Sox, 31-29, got out to a very quick start, but they have cooled off. They have now dropped to third in the AL West. This should be a very good matchup between both the Bo Sox and the Chi Sox. The White Sox historically won this game. The Chi Sox, 8 runs on 9 hits and no errors. The Red Sox had a nasty game, 5 runs, 11 hits, and 3 errors. So they did not play this game very well in the field. But as you know, Inside Pitch does have its own way of doing things, as we have all found out. Steeler fan, 1933, Brian Patterson, BB, and Chaz Sexington join us here at Comiskey Park. So let's have a good matchup between the Bo Sox and the Chi Sox. And of course, for those of you who just joined, who just left a great boxing matchup from Al Red Sox fan, please thank you very much for joining me. And I will not give any spoilers away from the boxing, Glory Days boxing he just did. So you might want to check out how that bout went, and it was a lot of fun. G-Puck joins us here at Comiskey Park. He usually does not miss a Red Sox game. So Al Red Sox fan, I just mentioned him, King of the Hill. And yes, he is the King of the Hill, people. If you want to check out a channel that does everything and does everything well, check out that man. That man is the best in the biz. Let's see. So the Red Sox got to start winning some games to try to get back into the season. The White Sox are trying to hold on to third. We are in the middle of June. So let's see how a big game here goes on between the Bo Sox and the Chi Sox. Let's go to the top of the first, as Al Red Sox fan will be playing cards with Nurse Teresa, a terrific lady that he has. Top of the first inning, starting pitcher for the Chicago White Sox will be Rich Wortham. 14 wins, 14 losses, a 4.90 ERA. Not one of a 500 year for him, although Wortham sometimes showed some ability of pitching pretty darn well. So let's get things started here for the Red Sox. And you are most welcome, Mr. Al. But it is time to play some baseball. Let's get started. Top of the first. Leading off for the Bo Sox, second baseman Jerry Remy. May he rest in peace. 297 average, no homers, 29 RBIs. We are using black, white, and white dice. The White Sox are the home team. Let's play some baseball. 4-4. That's a strikeout plus. That 15 is gonna get him. Remy, a 14 against lefties, -1 is a 13, but it's a strikeout plus, which makes that a 24. That will strike him out, and Remy goes down on strikes. Strikeout number 1 for Wortham. He had 119 of them that year. Comiskey Park, -1 from strikeouts and +2 to walks. Next up for the Red Sox will be shortstop Rick Burleson. 278 average, 5 homers, 60 RBIs. Burleson was an excellent shortstop that season, and nothing wrong with those stats for the year. Wortham will make the pitch. 2-6, that's at the park. Comiskey Park will say 4-3, and that's going to be a ground ball to short, taken care of by Kessinger, out number 2. 2 outs. And the next batter will be first baseman Bob Watson. Yep, Watson is now on the Red Sox. He started He started earlier that season with the Stros. Watson, a 303 average, 16 homers, 71 RBIs. Watson has now completed the trade. He is now on the Red Sox. Wortham will make the pitch. 4-1, blank. He is not tired. Watson, 4-3, and against the lefty, he smacks a double into center field. Watson will go to second. So not a bad trade made by the Red Sox. I think it was early June they made that trade for Watson. So Watson now finds himself on second base. Next batter up will be the left fielder, Jim Rice, Hall of Famer, 325 average, 39 bombs, 130 RBIs, one of the better seasons that Rice had in Boston. Strategy roll, let's see. Watson, I don't think is going to do anything. He'll stay put. Wortham will go ahead and make the pitch. Wortham, 2-2, strikeout 7, and he got him, and that will retire the side. Second strikeout for Wortham. No runs and a hit for Boston, and that will strand Watson on at second. Bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox will be Mike Torrez. We've seen him already this year. 16 wins, 13 losses, a 4.49 ERA. And let's see what the White Sox have for tonight. Leading off for the White Sox, left fielder Ralph Garr. 269 average, 9 homers, 39 RBIs. Torrez will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-4, that is a blank. Garr, 4-1, and that's going to be a fly out to center. Taken care of there by Yastrzemski. Yes, Yaz is in center field for this game. Next batter, right fielder, Claudelle Washington. I always felt he was a pretty decent player. 280 average, 13 homers, 66 RBIs, decent fielder, and he had a good year at the plate. Nothing wrong with Claudelle this year. Yeah, so I hear that, BB, but we shall see. Torrez, 6'5". That's a walk. That 15 is going to be too high. Washington, 2-4, and he hits a fly ball to center, and Yaz will get there for out number 2. 2 men out, and that will bring up the center fielder, Chet Lemon. If there is a definition for for maybe the most underrated player in baseball history, it's got to be this guy, Chet Lemon. Excellent fielder, excellent at the plate. He always seemed to come through. One of the most solid players in history, and Hall the very good, no doubt about it. And if you want to put him in the Hall of Fame, I might put that on credit card. Chet Lemon, 318 average, 17 homers, 86 RBIs. Lemon was a very solid player. Torrez with the pitch. 3-5, that's a range play. Lemon, 4-6. That's going to be a ground ball to second. That ball has hit the Remy. Unfortunately, Remy was lousy in the field at 79. His range is a 1. He won't get that, and that's going to be a base hit. Lemon will get the single. Lemon hits it past Remy. He will hold at first. And that will bring up another underrated player in history. Second baseman, George Orta. 262 average, 11 homers, 46 RBIs. Maybe not as good in the field, but Orta I always felt was pretty clutch. Lemon on it first. And that's a 16. He'll stay put. Torrez will make the pitch. 3-2. Wild pitch 2, and that will be a wide of the screen. And Lemon's going to go to second. That's a wild pitch on Torrez. First wild pitch he uncorks, and now we'll do the strat roll again. 16, nothing happening. Lemon now on at second. Torrez will now make the pitch. 1-4, that's at the park. Comiskey Park, 5-3, and that's a fly ball to center field. And Yaz is going to get over there, and he's going to make all the outs in this inning. No runs, a hit, a wild pitch, but nothing doing after that. And we've got no score after 1. As yes, Clee baseball fan 879 joins us here at Comiskey Park. And yes, one of the most controversial plays in baseball history, George Orta. Let's go to the top of the second. And leading off for the Red Sox will be their designated hitter, Carlton Fisk. Yep, Fisk is the DH in this game. 272 average, 10 homers, 42 RBIs. Wortham will make the pitch. 6-6, that is a blank. Fisk, 6-5, and that's a fly ball to center field. That'll be caught by Lemon. And that is out. And that is out number one. So Lemon getting a lot of work out there in center. Next up will be the center fielder, Captain Carl Yastrzemski. I don't know why he was put in center for this game. His range in center was a 1, and I don't know why he was there. First base is his best position. Yastrzemski, though, still very capable at the plate in 79, a 270 average, 21 homers, 87 RBIs. If Ted Williams is the most loved player in Red Sox history, Yaz has got to be number 2. And I'm surprised the Red Sox have not made a trade for his son Mike from the Giants. I'm sorry, Mike Yastrzemski needs to be in a Red Sox uniform. Wortham with the pitch. 6-2, error on a throw. Yaz. 5-3. That's going to be a fly ball to left. Gar will make the catch. 2 outs, and that will bring up right fielder Dwight Evans. Dewey Evans. 274 average, 21 homers, 58 RBIs. Hall the very good, no doubt about it. And if you want to put him in the Hall of Fame, I'll probably put that on credit card too. Wortham will make the pitch. Carl's grandson. Thank you very much there, Clee. Thank you very much. I keep on thinking it's his son, and that's his grandson. That is correct. Wow. You know, that just means I'm old. 3-1, wild pitch, ball 1. Wortham, 3-6. Against a righty, that is a home run result. Against the lefty, Evans needs a 15, and that's a 10. He will get it. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is at deep to right field. Washington's not getting it. It's a souvenir. It's gone. Rich Wortham goes ahead and pitches him a meatball, and Evans turns it into lasagna, and he does put the Parmesan cheese on it. 1-0 BOS Sox. So Dewey Evans goes ahead and hits a big-time homer there and puts the Red Sox on the board first. Next up will be the third baseman, Larry Wolf. He only played in 47 games for the Red Sox. 244 average, 3 homers, 15 RBIs. Third base, capable at third, average fielder, but did make a good amount of errors. Wortham will go ahead and make the pitch. Mark Russell joins us here at Comiskey Park. Wortham 3-4. Strikeout plus that 9 will get Wolf, and that will retire the side. Third strikeout for Wortham. But 1 run on 1 hit. A solo bomb by Dewey. And the Red Sox take a 1-0 lead. And yes, you know, the funny thing about it, you know, so it is his grandson. You know, boy, you know you're old when you're watching the grandson of a player you watched about 40 years ago. That's just bad. Like, for instance, Tim Wallach for the Expos, and now I'm watching Chad Wallach on the Marlins. That I guess that means I'm really old. Bottom of the second inning, Red Sox with a 1-0 lead. Leading off for the Chi Sox, second baseman Alan Bannister. 285 average, 2 homers, 55 RBIs, did not have a bad year at the plate. Torrez with the pitch. 5-3 hit by pitch, and that's not happening. Bannister will swing 6-6, and it's a fly ball to right field, and Dewey will get to it, out number 1. So far, all the outs have been fly outs, and yet Torrez is a ground ball pitcher. Next up for the White Sox will be first baseman Mike Squires, another good baseball name. 264 average, 2 homers, 22 RBIs. Squires, a very good first baseman. Not a bad season at the plate, though. Torrez with the pitch. 3-3 against the lefty, walk plus, and that will be ball 4, and Squires will trot to first. First walk issued by Torrez. He had 113 of them in 79. He did not have very good control. Here's the third baseman, Greg Pryor. 275 average, 3 homers, 34 RBIs. Good third baseman in range, but he could make errors. Infield is at double play depth. Squires on at first. Squires at 15 stolen bases, and that is a 7. He does not get the jump, but the hit and run sign is put on. And, let's see. That'll be a 5 plus 6. As a 7. The hit and run sign is on. And yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do it. Hit and run is called. Mike Torrez will make the pitch. 6-3. And against the righty, that's a home run result. But on a hit and run chance, the home run result is reduced by half. Is reduced in half. So against the righty, Pryor is a 4, but that becomes a 2. That is an 8. He wouldn't have made it anyway, so it's a blank. Pryor will swing. 4-3, and he grounds it to second base. Let's see if they turn the 2. 3-0. 3-0-4. Shortstop pivot Burleson +1 is a 5, but on a hit and run, it's a -2. So a 1-3, it's still a double play. They got it, and that will retire the side. Second base, the shortstop back to first, double play, and the side is retired. Even on a hit and run, they still turn it. And yes, don't forget, turn your clocks forward, people. Only on tonight's broadcast, though. If any of you guys are watching this after tonight, don't turn your clocks forward, but something like that. Nothing across for the White Sox after 2. Boston has a 1-0 lead. Let's go to the top of the third. Leading off for the Red Sox will be the catcher, Gary Allenson. 203 average, 3 homers, 22 RBIs. Red Sox have a 1-0 lead here in the top of the third. Wortham with the pitch. 5-3 against the righty. That is a blank. Allenson 5-2 against the lefty. Base hit right past short, and that will be a single for Allenson. He comes through with a leadoff hit, and he will hold at first. Next batter will be the Rem Dog, and he is 0 for 1. Infield is at double play depth. Allenson, nothing happening on Strat. Wortham will concentrate on Remy. Wortham with the pitch. 4-5. That's an error on a grounder. Remy, 1-1. Line drive right to second. That's out number 1. Can Allenson get back on a 1 or 2? He's doubled up. That is a 1. He will not get back. Throw goes to first. Allenson doubled off, and that is 2 outs. L4-3 double play. A line drive it right to second. And that's taken care of by Bannister. Throws right to Squires to complete the L4-3 double play. 2 down. Allenson should have been a little bit more careful with that. And now there are 2 outs. Burleson is next. He's 0 for 1. Wortham will make the pitch. 1-4. Walk plus that 14 will walk Burleson. Ball 4. Burleson travels to first. Another walk issued by, that's the first walk actually issued by Wortham. He had 97 of them, so he had some control issues in 79. Now the question, can Watson move Burleson over? Watson got a double his first time up. Red Sox leading the White Sox 1-0. Wortham, let's see if Burleson, he has 9 stolen bases. That is a 1. He gets the steal sign. 13 plus 1 is 14. May is a 0. I'll let Watson swing. Watson, the 303 average. I'll call off the steal, and Watson will swing. Wortham, 5-1. Hit by pitch. 19, no way. Watson, 1-5, and that's going to be grounded to third. That'll be taken care of by Pryor. He will throw to first to get Watson, and that will retire the side. No runs. There was a hit and a walk, but we go to the bottom of the third here as the Red Sox hold on to a slim 1-0 lead. Remember, the White Sox historically won this game. I feel it's always interesting when the other team actually wins it. Bottom of the third, leading off for the White Sox will be the catcher, Milt May. 254 average, 7 homers, 31 RBIs. That brings back a little nostalgia, that name. Torrez will make the pitch. 6-6, walk 17, that's too high. May, 3-6, and it's a base hit to left. May will go ahead and trot down to first with the single. Next up for the Cubs will be their shortstop, Don Kessinger. 200 average, a homer, 7 RBIs. Kessinger, of course, was in his waning years at this time. Not a good shortstop in 79 at all. Didn't make many errors, but his range was just awful. Infield, a double play depth. May, I don't think anything happening on Strat. The 19 says no, although Kessinger does have a good bunt rating, and the bunt does come up, and on the bunt sign is on. I'm actually going to bunt. So the bunt is on. Let's see. Torrez, 1-3. That is a range play. That does mean something in a bunt. So Kessinger will bunt it. The infield's at double play depth, and his bunt, let's see, it's a 1, and he bunts it right back to Torrez. He bunts it right back to Torrez. It's a range play. It's a 7. His range is a 2. And he won't get it, and he's going to fail that, and that's going to be a single. That's going to be a single for Kessinger as he bunted it right back to Torrez, and Torrez just misplays it a little bit. It's not an error, but it will be a single. Wow, what a great bunt by Kessinger. Torrez was not ready for that at all. And runners at first and second, that does go as a single. Wow, what a great bunt by Kessinger. Good management move by the White Sox. Next batter will be Gar. Gar is 0 for 1. Still nobody out here. Still nobody out in the bottom of the third. Torrez, let's see it happening on Strat. That is an 8-0 happening. Torrez will go ahead and make the pitch. Torrez, 6-5, walk, 15, that's high. Guard, 2-1, fly ball center field. Yastrzemski getting a lot of work, and that is out number 1. On a fly out to center, May's base running rating is a -1. He will stay at second. 1 down for Washington. Washington is 0 for 1. Is May going to do anything? That's a 2. He will not do nothing. He will stay put. Torrez will go ahead and prepare to make the pitch to Washington. Torrez, 4-4 against the lefty. That's a blank. Washington, 1-4, and Washington comes through. That's going to be a double into right field. Double to right. May will come in to score. Kessinger, base running rating of 4. Double to right, -3. Base running rating of 1. Double to right, -3. He will not be able to come. He will not score at all. He's slow as mud. Kessinger will automatically go to third and stay there. But Washington comes through with an RBI double and puts the White Sox on the board. We're tied at 1. And remember, this chart includes the arm ratings and the runner advancement calculations automatically. All I got to do is look at the chart and add or subtract the numbers for the base running rating, which makes it a lot easier for those of you who have issues with the base runner advancement. Just create a chart like this, and you should be just fine. And of course, if there's 2 outs, just add 1 to the base running rating for that for the runner's base running rating. We're tied at 1, bottom of the third. Washington comes through with an RBI double, and here comes Lemon. Lemon is 1 for 1. Infield is going to go ahead and play in. Runners at second and third. Torrez in some trouble here. And now the White Sox have tied this game up. Strategy roll. That is an 18. Nothing happening. Torrez has got to make a good pitch here, and let's see what he does. Pitch coming in from Torrez, and that is a 3-5. That's a range play. Lemon, a 2-2 against a righty. That's a single past first, but it's a range play for Watson. His range is a 3, but with the infield in, his range is a 1, and he will not get it. It will be a base hit past first base. Kessinger comes in to score. Washington on a single pass. His base running rating is 4. Single pass first. He will come in to score. Lemon hits it right past Watson, and the White Sox take a 3-1 lead. Stadium cheers. Yay! 2 RBI single for Chet Lemon. That's his second hit of the game, and the White Sox have now taken a 3-1 lead. The batter now is Orta. Orta is 0 for 1, and now the infield moves back to double play depth. Wow, just a bad Watson. There was no way he was going to make that play with the infield in. Torrez will now pitch to Orta. Lemon had 7 stolen bases. That is a 5. He's not going to do anything there. The hit and run actually is available, but I'm not going to do it. Torrez will go ahead and pitch it. And that's a 1-3. That's another range play. Orta, 3-5, and that is a ground ball to second. That ball is hit to Remy. His range is a 1, but with the infield of double play depth, his range becomes a 0. There's no way he can make it. That will be a single. Lemon, a base running rating of 3, and he will make third on the single past second. Orta holds at first. And the White Sox are beginning to get the hits. Fans are liking it now, and the next batter is Bannister. Bannister is 0 for 1. 3-1 White Sox here. We're in the bottom of the third. And they're going to call the infield a double play depth. The Red Sox are going to try to get out of this inning. Strategy roll 6. Nothing from Lemon or Orta. They'll stay put. Torrez will make the pitch to Bannister. Torrez, 5-4. Strikeout 2, and he got him. Struck him out. That's a big K right there. That is a big K, and that is the first strikeout for Torrez. He had 125 of them in 79. Here comes Squires. Squires walked his first time up, now 2 outs. Anything on the bases? Nope. Torrez trying to get out of this inning. Runners at first and third now. Dave Little joins us here at Comiskey Park. You've been here for 15 minutes. That's okay, Dave Little. It is okay for anybody. If people that just want to lurk, that's okay to lurk and listen. I have no problem with it. Torrez will make the pitch. 6-4. That's a blank. He's not tired. Squires, 1-4, and he grounds one to short. Burleson will take it. He will throw to second to get Orta, and that will retire the side. A big inning, though, for the White Sox. 3 runs on 5 hits. And the White Sox have taken the lead. It's 3-1 after 3. Chet Lemon comes through again. I always felt Chet Lemon is maybe the most underrated player in history. I know, and that's just my opinion, but he always seemed to play well no matter what team he was on. Let's go to the top of the 4th. The BOS Sox and the Chi Sox. Jimmy Rice leads off for the BOS Sox, and he is 0 for 1. Wortham now has a 2-run lead here. Wortham with the pitch. 3-1. Wild pitch. Ball 1. 1-2. That is a home run chance. Rice a righty. A 1-16. The 3 is good. Against the lefty, Rice is a 20. Well, that takes care of that. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is hit deep to left field. field. Going back is Gar. He's only going to take a couple of steps and realize that one is out of here. Home run, Jimmy Rice. Wortham gives up his second home run of the game. And this one's a solo bomb to Rice. It's 3-2. Rice goes ahead and got all of that one. That was a grapefruit by Wortham, and Rice turned it into fruit salad. Here's Fisk. Fisk is 0 for 1. Now a 3-2 ball game. Wortham got to shake off the homer. Fisk is the designated hitter for this game for the Red Sox. Wortham 4-3 against the righty. That's a blank. Fisk 1-4, base hit left field. Fisk has a single, and he will go to first. Not too bad by Fisk, and he will hold there. And here comes Yaz. Yaz is 0 for 1. Infield is at double play depth. Still nobody out here in the top of the fourth. 3-2 Chi Sox now. Fisk had 3 stolen bases, but that 6 means he's not going anywhere. Wortham will look on, and Yaz. Captain Carl waiting for a pitch. Pitch coming. 2-3. Strikeout plus, and he'll get him with the 6. And that is a swing and a miss and a strikeout. Strikeout number 4 for Wortham. And that is out number 1, and here comes Dewey. Dewey got a bomb his first time up. He's 1 for 1. 1 out here now. 3-2. Fisk on it first. Strategy roll. That is a 14-0 happening. Wortham, very, very good pickoff rating. That's why you still roll it. Wortham will make the pitch. 5-1. Hit by pitch. 1. No, he doesn't get him. Evans is a 1, but Wortham's a -3. He does not hit Evans. Evans, 5-2, and that's going to be a fly ball to left field. Gar will make the catch. Out number 2. Two outs now for Wolf. Wolf is 0 for 1. Fisk still on it first. And nothing happening. Wortham will make the pitch to Wolf. Fans here at Comiskey didn't like the homers. The Red Sox are coming in there with the bombs. Wortham, 4-3 against the righty. That's blank. Wolf, 3-3, and that's going to be a fly ball to right field. Washington will get to that one, and he will put it away for the out and the inning. 1 run on 3 hits for the Red Sox as we go to the bottom of the 4th. It's now a 3-2 game. Anything can happen here on inside pitch, and usually does. Bottom of the 4th inning, leading off for the Pale Hose will be Greg Pryor. Pryor got a Pryor or no, is it Pryor? Or, nope, not Pryor. My bad. It is Milt May. May leads off for the White Sox. May got a base hit his first time up. Torrez will make the pitch. Torrez, 2-3 against the lefty. That's walk plus. That's a 20, and that is actually going to be too high. May is a 6, becomes a 16, plus 2 is an 18. The 20 is too high. May thought that was a ball, but he's going to have to swing at it. 3-4, and he just grounds it to second for the out. Oh, May, not happy with the umpire there. He thought that was ball 4. The umpire said you better swing, and he did, and he just grounds it. Here's Kessinger. Kessinger got a base hit his first time up. Torrez with the pitch. 6-3 against the switch left. That's a blank. Kessinger, 3-6, and Kessinger comes through again. That's going to be a double into right field. That's going to roll into the gap. Coming around, Kessinger's going to head for second. He'll slide in there safely. Kessinger has his second hit of the game. A 200 average in 79, and he is 2 for 2. And here comes Gar. Gar is 0 for 2. Infield is going to play back. Kessinger on at second base. Let's see if anything happening on the bases. That is a 9, and the answer is no. Torrez will settle in there and prepare to make the pitch. And here it comes. Pitch. 4-6. That's an error chance. Gar. 1-1. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Wolf. Wolf's error rating is a 17. That's an 11, and that's going to go through the wickets. It's going to be an error on Wolf. Oh, boy. So Gar gets, and that is going to be an E5. And Kessinger goes to third. He will hold there on the error as Wolf commits an error. Wow. That is the first error on the Red Sox. They did commit 3 errors in this game historically, so that's the first. And it will bring up Washington. Torrez thought that should have been an out. Washington got a double his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Infield is going to play in here. So far, the Red Sox defense not cutting it here right now. Let's check the strat, see if anything happening. That is a 14 and nothing happening. Torrez will make the pitch. Torrez, 6-2. That's a pitcher result. Washington a lefty. A 1-7's a base hit up the middle. The 13 is high. Washington, 4-3, and he grounds it right back to Torrez. He grounds it back to Torrez. Kessinger cannot come home because the infield is in. His base running rating is a -1. Gar will go to second. The only play is to first, and Washington is out, and there are 2 down. With the infield in, the only play is to first. So a ground ball right back to pitcher. Gar moves over to second. Kessinger stays where he is, and here comes the very dangerous Chet Lemon. Lemon is 2 for 2, 2 singles. Infield now back to normal with 2 outs. Fans here at Comiskey hoping that the White Sox can get some of those runs in. Strategy roll. That is a 20. Torrez does have pickoff chance. He throws to second to get Gar. Nope, Gar will get back. Now Torrez will pitch to Lemon. Torrez, 3-6, and that is a walk plus. And that 6 will walk Lemon, and the bases are loaded. The bases are loaded. Lemon gets his 3rd time on base. And now bases full of Sox, Chi Sox that is, and here comes George Orta. Orta can hit the long ball off of Torrez. Orta is 1 for 2. They're going to go talk to Torrez on the mound real quick. Now they say how they're going to deal with Orta, and they are going to let Torrez pitch. 2 outs. Orta can really blow this game open if Torrez pitches Orta a basketball. He'll slam dunk it in the stands. Strategy roll. Torrez, 7. That's a 17 and nothing happening. Bases are loaded. Torrez will make the pitch. And that's a 1-1. Strikeout 5. He got him. What a big K by Torrez. And that retires the side. Second strikeout for Torrez. No runs. 1 hit. 1 error. And the White Sox cannot bring in anybody in that inning. 3-2 after 4. As Ronald Spersky joins us here at Comiskey Park. Stadium groans. Leading off for the BOS Sox will be Gary Allenson. Allenson is 1 for 1. He got a single his first time up. Top of the 5th, 3-2. Wortham with the pitch. 6-3. Range play at the park. Comiskey Park, 6-5. That's a fly ball to right field. Washington on his high horse there. His range is a 3. He'll make the catch. Out number 1. He makes it on a 1. Fly out to right. Allenson hit it pretty well. He didn't think that Washington would get there, but he does. Here's the Rem dog. Remy is 0 for 2. 3-2 coming up here. Wortham will make the pitch. 2-2, strikeout 15, and that is high. Remy will swing. 1-1, line drive right to second. Bannister gets it, 2 outs. A line out right into his glove. Bannister was well positioned. Here comes Burleson. Burleson 0 for 1, walked his last time up. Wortham, he'll go ahead and deal. 3-6 against a righty. That's a home run result. Against the lefty, Burleson needs a 4. That's a 7. It's too high. Burleson 5-2. He hits one to right field. That is an 11 against the lefty. Burleson doesn't get the homer, but he does get a double. He will go to second. A double by Burleson, the tying run in scoring position. And here comes Watson. Watson is 1 for 2. They'll go talk to Wortham a little bit. Still 2 outs here, top of the 5th. Anything on the strategy, that is a 9 and no. Now Wortham will pitch to Watson. Burleson on at second. Wortham will make the pitch. And that's a 2-2. Strikeout 1, he got him. Struck him out, and that will retire the side. Strikeout number 5 for Wortham. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox, as they are unable to do anything with a runner on second. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Torrez will get on the mound. Leading off for the Chi Sox will be Alan Bannister. Bannister is 0 for 2. 3-2 White Sox. White Sox are 31 and 29. The Red Sox are 25 and 34. Red Sox trying to get back into this. The White Sox right now holding on to third place in the AL West, but it's a slim lead. The Royals are right behind them. Torrez with the pitch. 6-4, blank, not tired. Bannister, 6-2, and Bannister gets a double. He hits it off the right field wall, and Bannister will go to second. Bannister will hold at second base. Mets just got Chris Bassett. Okay. So Bannister on at second, and here comes Squires. Squires 0 for 1, but he did walk. White Sox looking for some insurance. The White Sox historically won this game 8-5. Bannister, let's see if anything happening on the strat. 7, and no. Bannister stays at second base. He did have 22 stolen bases that year, but he will stay where he is. Torrez will make the pitch. Torrez, 6-4, blank, he's not tired. Squires, 4-3, and that's a ground ball to short. That'll get taken care of by Burleson. Throws to first for out number 1, and Bannister will stay at second. No, I'm sorry, that's a 4. Bannister does go to third, my bad. It's a ground ball to short, not third, so that base running, that moves him over to third base. So now runner on third, that will bring up Pryor. Ground ball to short, Pryor is up. The infield is coming in. Bannister with good speed. Pryor is 0 for 2. Torrez will pitch to Pryor. Strategy roll is a 9. Bannister will stay put. Torrez now looking in. Pryor gets set in the batter's box. Here comes the pitch. 3-5, range play. Pryor, 6-5. That's a fly ball to center field. Well, that's not who you want to hit to if you're a Red Sox fan, even though you love him. That's Yastrzemski. It's a range play. His range is a 1. Can Yaz make a play out there? Yes, Yaz makes it. Holy cow, he does a Greg Luzinski type play and makes the catch on a 1. Pryor has a sacrifice fly rating of 2, and he will not bring in Bannister that way. Bannister a base running rating of 4. Yaz a 0 arm, a 1-4. Bannister still comes in, and he does. It's a sacrifice fly, but that could have been a base hit. Instead of getting an out, it's now 4-2 White Sox. Stadium cheers. Yay! Carl Yastrzemski does a Greg Luzinski. Well, they both have ski in their name, so why am I not surprised that Yaz made that play out there? 4-2 White Sox now. And here comes May. May is 1 for 2. Torrez will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-1, error on a throw. May, 3-2, and that is a ground ball to second. That ball is hit to Remy. Remy's error rating is an 8. That's a 12. He won't make an error. He will throw to first and retire the side. But the White Sox get a run. 1 run on 1 hit and a sacrifice fly. The White Sox lead the Red Sox 4-2. For Ginn and Euler. I think they're minor league players. They may have played last year. I'm not 100% sure. They don't sound familiar to me. We go to the top of the 6th. Jim Rice leads off for the BOS Sox. He got a home run his first time up, and he is 1 for 2. Wortham can pitch to 27 batters before fatigue. He will stay out there. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Wortham with the pitch. 2-5, walk. That's a 2, and that's ball 4, and Rice will walk to first. That is the second walk given up by Wortham. And here comes Fisk. Fisk very capable of hitting the homer. He is 1 for 2. Infield, a double play depth. See if anything happening on the strat. That is a 6 and no. Rice will hold it first. Wortham will get set and he will deal it. 2-5. That's a walk and that's 3. Yep, that's going to be ball 4 and Wortham can't believe it. Against the lefty, Fisk is a 1, plus 2 from the ballpark makes him a 3. That is a 3, and he walks Fisk, and Wortham slams his glove on the mound. He thought that was a strike. But the ballpark effect this time hurts Wortham, and runners at first and second, nobody out, top of the 6th. And they're going to have to calm Wortham down a little bit and let him pitch, because here comes Captain Carl. Yastrzemski is 0 for 2. Wow, that was a big ball 4. And now 2 runners on base. And Yaz, Wortham got to be careful, though Yaz did not have many homers against lefties that year. Infield still a double play depth. Nobody out, top of the 6th. Strat, 14-0. Wortham will go ahead and settle in on Yaz. Wortham with the pitch. 2-1. That's a pitcher result. Yastrzemski a lefty. A 1-17 is an automatic count. That is a 17. That was huge. And that is going to be a ground ball to second. Let's see if they turn the double play. 2-1-2. Shortstop Kessinger is a 0. A 1 or a 2, it's a double play. It's a 6. They will not get a chance to get it. And he'll have to throw to first to get Yaz. Runners advance a base. 1 out. So Yaz hit it very slowly to Bannister. Bannister's only play was to first, and runners will move up. So now runners at second and third, and here comes Dewey. Frank Wainscott joins us here at Comiskey Park. Runners at second and third. Evans has a homer in this game. He's 1 for 2. Infield is going to play. They're going to play in. They're going to play in with runners at second and third. They're going to try to get the out at the plate if they can. Wortham, let's see if anything happening on strat. 19. Evans does get the bunt sign, but he's not going to bunt here. Wortham settling in. Fans here at Comiskey hoping for a good pitch. 1-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Evans 1-2, and it's a ground ball to third. It's a grounder to third. Rice's base running rating is a 1, and the next batter is Wolf. His base running rating is a 1. I just don't think you send him with the infield in. The only way he would score is on a 1 or a 6. I just think you don't do that. They're going to hold him, and the throw will go to first to get Evans, and that will be 2 outs. So that is a ground ball to third. A nice play by Pryor. Looked Rice back, and the throw goes to first. And the Red Sox will take a chance with Larry Wolf. Wolf is 0 for 2. But now with 2 outs, as the infield in strategy does work there. Now Wortham will pitch to Wolf. Fans here at Comiskey hoping for another good pitch by Wortham. Strat, 1. Nothing happening. Rice isn't going anywhere. Now Wolf, Boston dugout cheering on Wolf. Here comes the pitch. 1-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Wolf, 4-3, and it's a fly ball to right field. Claudelle Washington takes a couple of steps to his right. He has a beat on it. He also has the ball, and that will retire the side. Oh, what a chance for the Red Sox, and they could not come through. No runs, no hits. There were 2 walks. Stadium cheers. Yay! As the White Sox get out of a jam, not giving up any runs. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning now. Don Kessinger leads off for the Chi Sox. He is 2 for 2, a single and a double, and he had a 200 average in 79. Kessinger apparently likes to play against the Red Sox. Torrez will make the pitch. 4-6, that's an error chance. Kessinger, 5-6, that's a ground ball to second. That ball is hit to Remy. Remy's error rating is an 8. That's a 9. He will not make it. Barely bobbles it again, but he has it. Throws to first. Out number 1. Remy almost made an error there, but he just misses it. Next up is Gar. Gar reached on an error his last time up. He is 0 for 3, though. Torrez, 3-6. That's a walk plus. That's 16. That will walk him. It's ball 4, and Torrez thought that should have been a strike, but a little help from the ballpark will give Gar that base on balls. It's a walk plus, so it's a 15, plus 2 is a 17, and he does walk Gar. And now both pitchers are mad at the home plate ump. And now here comes Washington. He probably has a narrow strike zone here. Washington is 1 for 3. He's got a double. Infield is at double play depth. Is Gar going to do anything? With that 13, he will not. Torrez will go ahead and make the pitch. Torrez, 3-2. Wild pitch, 17. That's ball 1. Nice stop there by Allenson. Torrez will do it again. Torrez, 4-4 against the lefty. That is a blank. Washington, 2-1. Base hit right past short, and that is a single. Gar, a base running rating of 3. He will not make second. He will hold it. He will not make third. He will hold it second. And Washington gets his second hit of the night. Runners at first and second for Lemon. Lemon is 2 for 2, 2 singles and a walk. They go talk to Torrez how they want to deal with Lemon. He can turn a ball into lemonade, so he's got to be careful. And yes, both these pitchers had terrible whips. He's correct. When you have 113 walks for Torrez and 97 for Wortham, that's just a lot of not control. Strat roll, and that is a 9. Nothing happening there. Torrez will now concentrate on Lemon. Torrez, 4-1 against a righty. It's an automatic out, and it will be a ground ball to short. Let's see if they get out of it. 3-4. Second base pivot. Bannister, -1. A 1-3. It's a double play, and they got it. Side retired. Not Bannister, I'm sorry. Second base is Remy, but he still makes it with a 0 because that's a 1 anyway. So they got the double play, side retired. I keep on forgetting who's in the field sometimes. But they will get out of the inning. As Lemon grounds out into the 6-4-3. So no runs, there was a hit. And after 6, it remains 4-2 in favor of the White Sox. Top of inning number 7 coming up right now. Leading off for Boston will be Gary Allenson. Allenson is 1 for 2. Wortham can pitch to one more batter before he tires, and that actually makes something interesting here. They got left, and right. They're going to let Wortham pitch. Looking for Cincy's own Rich Dotson making his debut for the Tri-Sox. I can tell you that Dotson is not on the White Sox roster yet at this time. He will come in later. Wortham will make the pitch. 6-4. Walk plus, that's an 8, and that will be ball 4. Allenson draws to first. So the Red Sox get the leadoff runner on. That is the 4th walk issued by Wortham, and he is now tired. And the batter will be Remy. And that will be it for Wortham. The White Sox are going to take Wortham out of the game. They've seen enough, and they will go to the bullpen. Infield goes to double play depth. I think they will bring on a righty here. And let's see who the White Sox want to bring out. They did not have many right-handed pitchers in the bullpen for this game. But I will go. It's the 7th inning, so I can bring in anybody. 6th inning or earlier, I usually go by appearances. And coming on to pitch for the White Sox will be Fred Howard. 1 win, 5 losses, no saves, a 3.57 ERA. Howard will be the second White Sox pitcher. He will pitch to Remy. Allenson on at first, and Allenson can pitch to 8 batters. So let's see if anything happening. Double play depth. I don't think Allenson's going to do anything. That is a 2. He actually gets the steal sign, but they will call it off. Howard will now pitch to Remy. Mungo Jerry, 311, joins us here at Comiskey Park. We have not seen you for a while. It is good to see you again. Howard will make the pitch. 6-1. That is a plank, not tired. Remy, 4-3. It's a ground ball to short. Let's see if he turns a 2. 1, 1, 2. Second base pivot. Bannister -1. So the only way it's a double play is on a 1. It's a 2. They don't get it. Allenson thrown out at second, and Remy will make it to first. Fielder's choice. Man, I don't know what it is, but it seems like Remy, who should be doing a better job, Jerry Remy always seems to have issues every time I have him on the board for the Red Sox. Burleson is up next. He's 1 for 2, doubled his last time up. Strategy roll, and that is a 9. Remy will stay where he is. Howard will make the pitch to Burleson. Howard, 1-2, walk plus that 18, ball 4, and it will walk Burleson. It's a walk plus, which makes that 6-16, plus 2 is an 18, and that is ball 4, and now Fred Howard is mad at the umpire. And now the managers are coming out to talk to this guy, wondering, hey, man, come on, that was right there. And it's a big walk by Howard, and that allows Watson. It was a good job framing the pitch by Milt May, but the umpire said ball 4. And now runners at first and second. Here is Watson, 1 for 3. Now the Red Sox have a chance to do something here in the top of the 7th. Fans hoping here that Howard can get through this inning. 4-2 White Sox. Red Sox trying to get some runs. The White Sox 2 games above 500. Boston is 9 games below 500. Boston trying to get back into this 79 season. Strategy roll. Nothing happening. Howard will pitch it. And here it comes. 6-6. It's a blank. Watson will swing. 1-6. And it's a base hit to right field for Watson. Single to right. Remy, base running rating of 4. Single to right, plus 2 is a 6. There's not going to be a throw. Remy will come in, he will score. Burleson, base running rating of 3. Single to right, single to right, plus 3 is a 6. There's not going to be a throw. There's not going to be a throw to third. Burleson will make it there as well, and it's now 4-3. So Remy comes in and he will score. Burleson goes to third, runs at first and third with 1 out in the top of the 7th. 4-3 now. Fans here at Comiskey getting a little bit antsy. Remember, I used the chart. The boss, this is if the Red Sox are in the field. This is if the White Sox are in the field. Runners at the corners, and here comes Jim Rice. Rice is 1 for 2. He's got a home run in the game, and he could get another one if Howard is not careful. The infield will play in. Burleson is the tying run. 1 out, top of the 7th, 4-3 White Sox. Strategy roll, and that is a 17, no play. Howard will pitch to Rice. Fans here at Comiskey hoping for a good pitch. Howard will do it. 3-6, it's a blank. Rice gets the swing. 6-5, and he laces one into center field. It shoots the gap. That's gonna be a double. Burleson comes in to score. Double to center. Watson, base running rating of 2. Double center plus 2 is a 4. A 1-4. Watson will score. It is a 2. He will score. Rice goes to second. Red Sox take the lead. It's 5-4. Stadium barfs. Blech. 2 RBI double by Bob Watson brings in both runs, and the Red Sox take a 5-4 lead. So Fred Howard comes in and can't get anything done, and the batter is Fisk. Holy cow, the fans here at Comiskey are stunned. And now Rice on at second, and still only 1 out in the top of the 7th. And they're going to leave Howard in there to see if he can get out of this inning. Rice on at second base. Strategy roll. That is a 4. Nothing happening. Howard will make the pitch to Carlton. Howard, 5-6. Strikeout 16. That's high. Fisk will swing. 4-6. It's a fly ball to left field. Moving over there is Gar. He will make the catch for out number 2. Rice's base running rating is a 0 on a fly out to left. He'll stay at second, but there are 2 outs. Fly out to left. And now here comes Captain Carl. Yastrzemski is 0 for 3. You kind of think he's due. Rice is on at second, 2 outs. Red Sox trying to get a win here and get back into this season. White Sox holding on to 3rd place in the AL West for dear life. Even though we're in June, these games matter. Howard will see. Let's check the strategy roll. That is a 20, but Howard has no pickoff rating. Howard will concentrate on Yaz. Howard with the pitch. 4-4, strikeout 16, no. Yaz will swing. 3-2, and it's a ground ball to second. Up with it is Bannister. He will throw to first and retire the side. 3 runs on 2 hits, a fielder's choice, and 2 walks. The bases on balls really do the damage here for the White Sox. And the Red Sox now have a 5-4 lead. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game, and Chicago, Chicago, you're my kind of town. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next matchup will be tomorrow, and that will be June 18th. And we're going to go a little to the southeast for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we're going to Fulton County Stadium. The Philadelphia Phillies and Nino Espinosa will take on Rick Matula and the Atlanta Braves. So the Braves will be on the board again, as well as the Phillies for their first look here in the second schedule block. The Philadelphia Phillies at the moment are 29-31. They're actually in fourth place behind the Cubs. The Atlanta Braves at 26-35. Believe it or not, they're only 3 wins out of third behind the Dodgers, the Padres, and the Giants. The Braves are not out of it by any means. So it's a pretty good matchup coming up tomorrow night. So don't miss this one. The Phillies against the Braves. Nino Espinosa against Rick Matula. That will be tomorrow night's game on RJL Network. Will there be a disco demolition night? I do have the Indians coming up soon, but I don't know if that was the date. I don't know if that was a date. I don't know if that was the date, though, but I'm not so sure. And meanwhile, I'm sorry, Jeremy Marshall joins us here at Comiskey Park. Good to see you here, sir. I don't think you've been here before, but if it's your first time, welcome to the network. Bottom of the seventh, 5-4 in favor of the Red Sox. George Orta is the leadoff batter. Torrez is going to come out of the game, even though he does have some batters left. But the Red Sox are going to go to the bullpen, left, right, left. The Red Sox now with a lead would like to try to hold it. And they only have one lefty in the bullpen, and that's who they're going to go with. And it will be Tom Bergmeyer. 3 wins, 2 losses, 4 saves, a 2.72 ERA. Bergmeyer, one of the better pitchers that the Red Sox had in the bullpen. He will be the second Bo Sox pitcher. So here comes Tom Bergmeyer. He'll pitch to Orta. Bottom of the seventh, 5-4 in favor of the Red Sox, as Boston has now taken the lead away from the White Sox. That is the third lead change, actually. Bergmeyer will go ahead and make the pitch. Bergmeyer 1-3, strikeout 18, no. Orta 5-3, and that is a ground ball to second. The Rem Dog will throw to first for the out. 1 man down, and here comes Bannister. Bannister is 1 for 3. He has a double. Bergmeyer will make the pitch. 6-5, that is a blank. Bannister 5-2, and that's a fly ball to center field. Captain Carr will make it there, and he will put it away for out number 2. Squires is next. Squires is 0 for 2, but he did walk. Bergmeyer, he will now pitch to him. Fans here at Comiskey can't believe what happened as the Bo Sox took the lead away from him. Bergmeyer, 5-3. That is a home run chance. But against the lefty, Squires has a 0, so it's not going to happen. Squires will swing, though. 3-2, and he lifts another fly ball to center field. Yastrzemski's got a beat on it. He puts out the glove, and he gets it, and that will retire the side. And if you're the Red Sox, that is exactly what you wanted. You wanted a 1-2-3 inning after you score some runs. After 7, it is still 5-4 in favor of the Bo Sox. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Coming on to bat for the Red Sox will be Dwight Evans. The White Sox will go to a new pitcher. Howard is done. And they'll bring up another righty. Let's see who the White Sox want to bring in to pitch. They only have one more right-hander in the bullpen. It is the 8th inning. It doesn't have to be a righty. They could just go with the best pitcher they have, which I might just do here. Let's see. And no, they wouldn't bring him in. I think actually they would go with this guy. Coming on to pitch for the White Sox will be Randy Scarberry. 2 wins, 8 losses, 4 saves, a 4.62 ERA. Scarberry will be the third White Sox pitcher. 5-4, here is Dewey. Dewey is 1 for 3. Scarberry will go ahead and set in and make the pitch. And that is a 1-3. That is a blank. Evans, 5-6, and that is a fly ball to left field. Ralph Garr will make the catch. One down for Larry Wolf, and Wolf is, Wolf is at third base. He's 0 for 3. I wonder if the Red Sox would make a move here. Let's see. It is the 8th inning. This is when I can make pinch hitters for position players. Is a rule I like to follow. And let's see, but it still has to be the most at bats. And I'm gonna let him swing. Wolf will bat. 5-4. Scarberry will make the pitch. Scarberry 1-3 again with the blank. Wolf 5-5, and it's a ground ball to first. Squires will take it himself to the bag, and that is the second out. And here comes Allenson. Allenson will bat. Allenson is 1 for 2, singled and walked. Scarberry trying to have a good inning here. Pitch from Scarberry, 2-3. That is a blank. Allenson, 5-3, and that's a fly ball to center field. Chet Lemon will get over there, and he will make the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning on the Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and it's a 5-4 lead for the Bo Sox. Can the Chi Sox get the lead back? We go to the bottom of the 8th inning right now. Greg Pryor will lead off. Bergmeyer will continue to pitch. He is the best reliever the Red Sox have in the bullpen. Pryor is 0 for 3. Clark Garotz joins us here at Comiskey Park. And he says, go Sox. Well, which one? Bergmeyer will make the pitch. 5-2, blank, Pryor. 2-6, and it's a ground ball to third. That'll get taken care of by Wolf, and he will throw to first for the out. 1 down. Nice play by Larry Wolf. And now the batter is May. May is 1 for 3. Red Sox have the lead here. This is a game they historically lost. Bergmeyer will go ahead and deal. That's a 5-5. Wild pitch, ball 1. 6-4, strikeout 18. That is too high. May will swing the bat. 2-6, it's a ground ball to third. Another play for Wolf. He's up with it and tosses it to first for the second out. 2 men away. And the batter now is Kessinger. Kessinger is 2 for 3. They're going to let him bat. He's having a hot night. So Kessinger will bat against Bergmeyer. 5-4. The White Sox will go with the top of the order in the bottom of the 9th inning. Bergmeyer will set in and deal it. 3-4. Strikeout 2. He got him. Struck him out. And that retires the side. 1-2-3 for Bergmeyer and the Red Sox. And it is still 5-4 after 8. Top of the 9th. The Red Sox have the top of the order coming up, and here is Jerry Remy. Remy is 0 for 4. And let's see what the White Sox are going to do. It is the 9th inning. They may bring in the best pitcher they have, if there's anybody better than Scarberry. And let's see what they're going to do here. And they can't bring him in. They can't bring him. They could do him. They're going to go. They'll make a change. Scarberry's going to come out of the game. And coming on to pitch for the White Sox. Coming on to pitch for the White Sox will be Steve Trout. 11 wins, 8 losses, 4 saves, a 3.89 ERA. Trout will come in to pitch as Brad Church joins us here at Comiskey Park. So here comes Steve Trout. I know that name brings back a lot of memories. Remy will bat, and he is 0 for 4. He's still looking for his first hit here in the top of the ninth. Trout with the pitch. 4-6. That is a blank. Remy. 5-2. Base hit for Remy. He finally gets a hit. That's a single. Remy goes to first. Trout can pitch to 9 batters. He's a long reliever. We'll see how long he goes, but Remy gets a base hit. The batter now is Burleson, as yes, Rainbow Trout. Remy on at first. Strategy rolls are on, and that is a 3. Remy does get the steal sign. 12 plus 2 is 14. May is a 0. A 70% chance for him to steal second. But Burleson is a good hitter. Ooh. Oh, he had 14 stolen bases. I'm going to let Burleson swing. Trout will go ahead and pitch. 4-6. That's a blank. Burleson will swing. 5-1. It's a ground ball to short. Let's see if they turn the 2. 3. And of course, they're in double play depth. 4. Second base, Bannister, pivot, -1. A 1-3. It's a double play, and they will get it 2 outs. Yep, should have stolen it. Should have tried the steal. 6-4-3 double play, 2 away as Burleson grounds out into the twin killing. 2 men down, and here comes Watson. Watson is 2 for 4, a single and a double. Trout trying to have a pretty good inning for the White Sox. The Red Sox are going to have to hope that Bergmeyer can get it done. Trout will make the pitch. 5-4, range play at the park. Comiskey Park, 2-3. It's a ground ball to first. It's hit to Squires. Squires' range is a 4. He's got it. Trout will come over. Squires deals it to Trout, who tags the bag, and that will retire the side. No runs, a hit for the Red Sox. And we're going to the bottom of the 9th. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Bottom of the 9th. Red Sox 5, White Sox 4. Bergmeyer coming on to pitch. He can pitch to 2 batters before tiring. Ralph Garr will lead off for the Chi Sox. He is 0 for 3, but reached on an error and walked. And checking the Red Sox bullpen like I'm doing right now, they still have Drago, who's got a 2.93 ERA in there, who could come out in case Bergmeyer gets done. Let's see what happens here. Bergmeyer will pitch to Garr. The White Sox, though, have left, and right. So let's see what happens. Bottom of the 9th, 5-4. Red Sox trying to win a game they lost. Bergmeyer with the pitch. 4-6. Strikeout 15. That is high. Garr, a 4-3, and it's a line drive right to first. Watson makes the catch. 1 down. Nice play by Watson. It was hit right to him, and Watson basically didn't have to move much. Now here's Claudelle Washington. Washington is 2 for 4, a single and a double. Bergmeyer will pitch to Washington. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Good baseball game this was. Bergmeyer will pitch it. 5-4. That is a blank. He is not tired. Washington is his fatigue batter, but that happens afterwards. So that is a blank. Washington, 4-3, and he grounds it right back to Bergmeyer. He has it and throws it over to first for out number 2. 2 outs. And now the batter is Chet Lemon. Lemon does not hit lefties as well as righties, though, has more power against lefties, but his batting average is a little lower. Bergmeyer is tired, but he will pitch and try to get the inning over, the game over. Lemon is 2 for 3, 2 singles and a walk. They go talk to Bergmeyer on the mound, trying to go ahead and get this game done. Lemon hoping for one mistake by Bergmeyer. He's got to be careful. If Bergmeyer pitches Lemon a meatball, it will probably be lasagna. 2 outs. Bergmeyer, fans here at Comiskey. Here comes the pitch. 2-6. Strikeout 17. That is high. Here comes the swing. Lemon, 1-2. It's a base hit past first. It's a single. This game continues. Lemon goes to first. It's a base hit right past Watson. And the tying run is on. What? Did you expect a 1-2-3 closing inning at RJL Network? I think not. And now the chance goes to George Orta. And Bergmeyer, even though he is tired, Orta does not hit well against lefties. Bergmeyer will pitch to him. Orta is 1 for 4. He's got a single, but now 2 outs. Strategy rolls are on, and that is at 18, and nothing happening. Bergmeyer will pitch to Orta. Fans at Comiskey on their feet. Red Sox hoping that Bergmeyer can get it done. 5-4 Boston. Here comes the pitch. 3-1. It's a blank. Here comes the swing. 6-6. And against the lefty, it's a fly ball to center field. Yastrzemski will have the room. He takes 2 steps to his right, puts out his glove. Block. And the ball falls into it. That's your game. The Red Sox will beat the White Sox tonight, 5-4. Stadium barfs. Blech. Red Sox fans cheer. Yay! What a win for the Red Sox tonight. No runs on 1 hit for the White Sox. The White Sox had pretty much a 3-1 lead, but Boston comes from back and takes it from them with a 3-run 7th inning. What a nice job done by the Boston pitching staff. As the Red Sox get it done here at Comiskey Park, they will beat the White Sox 5-4. A good win here for Boston, and definitely they will take the win as the Red Sox are trying to get back into this season. Final line score coming up. For the Red Sox, 5 runs on 10 hits and 1 error. For the White Sox, 4 runs on 10 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is The winning pitcher is Mike Torrez. He does go ahead and get the win. And the loss goes to Fred Howard, and Tom Bergmeyer does pick up the save. What a win for Boston tonight. They go ahead and beat the White Sox in a battle of the Sox rivalries. And that's a nice win for Boston to try to get them now 8 games under 500 to see if they can get back into this season. 10-minute ticker is coming right up. Don't go away. is now time for the 10-minute ticker brought to you by FastScore Baseball. The Red Sox do get that win over the White Sox today on a 5-4 win. Let's now begin the 10-minute ticker, beginning with June 15th. Seattle at Cleveland. Seattle 10-45, and that is 5. Cleveland 20-66, that's 13. The Tribe will win that. California at Detroit. Angels 15-12, and that is 1. Detroit 12-55, and that's 7. That will be a win for the Tigers. Kansas City at Milwaukee. Royals 9-14, that's 1. Milwaukee 14-25, and that is 4. Another win for the Brew Crew. Baltimore at Minnesota. Orioles 14-63, and that is 8. Minnesota 6-22, and that is 2. Twins are playing well, but the Orioles get that win. Yankees at the Rangers. Yankees 8-64, and that is going to be 8. The Rangers 9-35, and that is 4. That will be a win for the Yankees. Oakland at Toronto. A's 5-16, and that is 1. Blue Jays 8-66, that is 10, and that will be a win for the Jays as Oakland continues to stink. Pittsburgh and the Dodgers. Pittsburgh 12-54, and that's 6. Dodgers 9-64, that's 8. That's a win for the Dodgers. Astros and the Expos. Astros 1-32, that's 2. Expos 7-35, that's 4. That's a win for the Spos. Atlanta and the Mets. Braves 6-65, and that is 8. The Mets 5-63, and that's 6. And that will be a win for the Bravos. Reds and the Phillies. Reds 13-55, and that is going to be 7. Philadelphia 5-33, that's 3. That will be a win for the Reds. Cubs and the Padres. Cubs 8-12, and that is 1. Padres 4-42, that's 3. That will be a win for the Padres. Cardinals and the Giants. Cardinals and the Giants. Cardinals 11-22, and that is 3. Giants 7-36, and that is 4. That's a win for the G-Men. June 16th, Boston at the White Sox. Red Sox 16-46, and that's going to be 6. White Sox 3-15, that's 1. It'll be another win for Boston. Seattle at Cleveland. Seattle 11-14, and that's 2. Cleveland 12-64, and that is 9. A win for the Tribe. California at Detroit. Angels 9-31, and that is 3. Tigers 10-53, that is 6. A win for the Cats. Kansas City and Milwaukee. Royals 12-62, and they get 8. Milwaukee 11-54, and that is 6. That's a win for the Royals. Yankees and the Rangers. Yankees 6-61, and that's 6. Rangers 10-64, that's 8. A win for the Rangers. They'll beat the Yankees. Oakland at Toronto. Oakland 3-21, that's 1. Toronto 9-53, and that is 6. The A's just continue to stink. Pittsburgh and the Dodgers. Pirates 13-45, and that is 6. Dodgers 10-46, and that is 5. It will be a win for We Are Family. Houston and the Expos. Astros 8-51, and that is 5. Expos 356, and that is also 5. We got a tie. Houston rolls a 1. Plus 2 is 3. Expos roll a 6. Plus 0 is 6. The Expos will win in extras. Braves against the Mets. Braves 8-23, and that is 2. Mets 12-46, that is 6, and my Mets get a happy recap. Reds and the Phillies. Reds 9-34, 4 runs. Philadelphia 9-36, and that is also 4 runs. There's a tie there. Cincinnati rolls a 1. Minus 1 is 0. Philadelphia rolls a 2. Plus 4 is 6. The Phillies will win that game in extras. I'm going to nickname the Mausoleum because the A's are awful. That is true. Cubs and the Padres. Cubs 741, and that is 4. The Friars 964. That's 8. Another win for the Padres. Cardinals and the Giants. Redbirds 11-25, and that's 3. Giants 754, and that is 5. Another win for the G-Men. June 17th, Boston and the White Sox. Can the Red Sox sweep them? Boston 12-54, and that is 6. White Sox 8-16. That is 2. It will be a win for the Red Sox. They sweep the White Sox. I know Al, Red Sox fan, will be very happy because I know he is hearing that. Mariners and the Indians. The M's 8-25, and that is 3. The Cleveland Baseball Club, formerly known as the Indians, now known as the Guardians, 1752, and that is 7, and it will be a win for the Tribe/Guards. California at Detroit. As I know, Cleve baseball fan is hearing that, so I just did that just to make him smirk. California at Detroit. Angels 1544, and that is 6. Detroit 14-34, and that is 5. It'll be a win for the Halos. Kansas City at Milwaukee. Royals 13-53, and that is 6. Milwaukee 19-44, and that is 7. That's going to be a win for the Brew Crew. They continue to lead that AL East. Baltimore and the Twins. Baltimore 6-65, and that is 8. Minnesota 5-26, and that is 2. And that will be a win for the O's, as the Orioles are now playing like the team they were in 79. Yankees and the Rangers. Yankees 7-26, that's 3. The Rangers 15-25, and that is 4. That will be a win for the Rangers. Oakland at Toronto. Athletics 10-56, that's 7. Toronto 14-36, and that is 5, and the A's will get a rare win. Pittsburgh and the Dodgers. Pirates 14-52, and that is going to be 6. Dodgers 14-26, and that is 4. It's another win for We Are Family. Houston and the Expos. Astros -123, and that is 1. Expos 5-23, and that's 2. And the Expos will beat the Astros in all the games tonight. Atlanta and the Mets. Can the Mets win 2 out of 3? Braves 9-22, and that is 2. Mets 11-62, and that is 7. Another happy recap for my Mets. Reds and the Phils. Redlegs 11-33, and that is 4. The Phillies 7-53, and that is 5. And the Phillies will take a couple of games from the Reds. Cubs and the Padres. Cubs 11-64, and that is 8. Padres 7-32, and that is 3, a win for the Cubs. Cardinals and the Giants. Cardinals 12-41, and there are 5. The Giants 11-65, that's 9. Cardinals stink too, another win for the Giants. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be June 18th. We are going to be at Fulton County Stadium as the Philadelphia Phillies will meet off against the Atlanta Braves. Nino Espinosa goes for Philadelphia, and Rick Matula, who we've already seen, will be pitching for the Braves. The Phils and the Bravos tomorrow night at Fulton County Stadium at RJL Network. And yes, Frank Wayne Scott, I am planning to try to do that if I can. I did do that game in Inside Pitch Seasons, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to get it in if I can. Frank Wayne Scott, BB, Clark Garotz, Mongo Jerry, 311, Steeler Fan, 1933, Brad Church, Jeremy Marshall, Dave Little, Clee Baseball Fan, 879, G Puck, Mark Russell, Chaz Sexington, Al Red Sox Fan, King of the Hill, Brian Patterson. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. It is the Bo Sox beating the Chi Sox. They win it 5-4 in a heck of a game at Comiskey. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Take care.